This elegant lady you see behind me is a Zeelander Z44, and the interesting thing about this is that this model is where Zeelander started. So in 2008, this is the very first model that they launched. Let's come right around here. This particular one we're looking at is a 2014, but you can absolutely see the bloodline right up to the current boat. These started off as a very, very elegant machine, and they just got better and better. But this still stands up today. It's still a great looking boat. Look at this. Let's come right on back, take it all in. These are all about style and quality and just being an object of desire. I love this colour. And if we come right on back, this section here, you can see like the sort of cutout of it, that rolls all the way over to become the bathing platform, and then there's a step that takes you down so you can step over the back and onto the step and down onto the platform. So that's how that works, but with it rolled away, well, then it just looks like this. Absolutely stunning. Let's step on board and I will give you guys the full tour. You can see some of the details that echo through, apart from just the form of it and the curves of it, but this detail, like this rail that comes all the way around, that has the cleats inbuilt to it, is exactly the kind of thing they're still doing today, but they've refined it. The current equivalent to this is the Zeelander 5. That's the nearest model to this one, and if there isn't one on the channel already, it's coming soon, because I have filmed one of those today. So it's interesting if you go and have a look to see how this boat has evolved. Here in the cockpit, this originally would have had U-shaped seating around here. It's been removed. I'm guessing probably someone's used it for sports fishing or something like that, where they've wanted to get right to the back and around. So that is no longer there. Obviously, you could find somebody, I'm sure, that could reinstate that. Engines are under here. We will take a look at those, of course. And then this, as you can see, is all open right the way through into the wheelhouse. There is a sort of isinglass section that will go in here, so you can close that off, and then that can be removed. It zips in, basically. You can see the zips along here, and that's how that attaches. We've got access out onto the side deck, nice and easy here. Also underneath here is a bin and a sink, and there's a fridge underneath there as well. That's that little chap in there. There we go. Let's press on a little bit further forward. More seating here, of course. Storage locker is under the floor for bits of canopy or boat gear or whatever. That's all lives underneath there. Yeah, and this is the forward part of the cockpit. As I say, it kind of all flows through seamlessly into this area. There is an opening roof. You can see it just here. And there's changes you can make here. So for example, this table will fold out to double its size. This helm seat then can swivel round to join that, and obviously give space for that to open. This is currently in the running configuration where you can clearly sit here and drive. Helm is here. We've got IPS joystick on this one, and then Garmin screens with the operating system for the boat, navigation. The Volvo Penta instrumentation is over here. We've got Fusion stereo on this one as well, and all that kind of stuff. Look at this beautifully formed woodwork here. You can see how they started as they meant to go on, because it's stunning. This is all storage along here. I won't open it all, but just to give you a flavour, it's this kind of stuff, in case you wonder what a drawer looks like. Even here, the woodwork is just beautiful. Look at the way that this curves around here. Lovely. There we go. There's another one over there with the other seating in, or the original seating in. Good. We'll head on down to the lower deck. There's a door that comes across here to close this off, by the way. And again, it's just beautifully formed out of wood. It's not perspex like you'd normally find. Nice. And then down here, we've got the dinette forward. This, of course, is a table underneath here, like so. The infill cushion is so that you can drop that down and make an occasional bed if you want to. Big hatch overhead, so lots of light. Again, look at the curves in all this woodwork and the way that the grain runs all the way through it. Nice, isn't it? Little galley area, so we've got the hob, we've got the oven underneath, that one there. Refrigeration. And then we've got air conditioning controls up here. And more storage in places like this. There we are. Considering this was the first model they ever launched, it's pretty cool, isn't it? And it only got better from here. That one there, let's close that over just for the moment. Get a better impression of that then. And there we go. I love this feature wall here, that looks really good, very tactile. There is, as you probably spotted already, the heads is in here, so we've got the loo, we've got the shower, the sink, and the mirror wave. And then back behind there is the cabin. I say owner's cabin, which it is, but of course it's really the only one in the boat apart from that converting dinette. Double bed in here. It's all fairly low profile, but then it's a low profile boat. You know, this is a what I call a coupe style rather than an SUV. It's designed to be low and sleek, and so clearly you lose the headroom a bit here. To be perfectly honest, an awful lot of people run these just as day boats anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much, but you have certainly got space here. You could certainly sleep here, no problem whatsoever. But if you're looking to max out cabin size, this probably isn't the boat for you. I think that's fair. It is what it is, and what it is very, very lovely. Let's come right on round. You've got TV in there, look. Brilliant. Okay, let's press on a little bit further. We'll come back out of here. That's just bilge and engineering access in the floor there. Fantastic. There we go. Let's go and have a look around the outside, and then we will take in the engines. Very good. Okay. What's in here? Ah, another fridge and a bit of storage. That's good. Right, up and round we go. Again, they've kept this all very low profile here, but there's a lot of handrails about the place as you move around like this, which is very helpful. We've got radar, we've got the satellite dome on the top there, we've got antennas, etc. That's that sliding roof, and we've got a FLIR camera on this one as well. There we go. Let's come right up to the bow, and then we'll stop and we'll take a look back. This is one of those boats that just works from every angle, doesn't it? A little searchlight they fitted in just across there. Nifty. There we are. See a bit better now. Good. Let's come on back. Big generator over there. Hopefully it's not making too much noise on the video. There we are. So antennas and things are up there. And then we can come right on back. And the last thing to talk about is engines. Now there's a button for that in here. We'll give that a prod, and up she rises. So in here we have a pair of Volvo Penta IPS 600 engines. They are 435 horsepower each, and they're giving this boat a top speed of 32 to 34 knots, somewhere in that sort of region, so she'll cruise at around 25, and that'll give you about 400 miles of range. Other things that we've got in here include the generator, which says please do not step on this cover. I'm going to say somebody did. In fact, I'm going to say many people did. Yeah, I think that little sign's been roundly ignored, hasn't it? We've got bilge pumping in the centre there. What else have we got? Air conditioning system is tucked away over on that side. We've got the raw water intakes for the engines. The usual kind of engine room stuff, really, isn't it? There we are. Marvellous. Good. Good, 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 good. Love these Zeelander drains. Very stylish, aren't they? Let's pop that one back down. There we go. Perfect. Okay, that, I think it's fair to say, is about the size of that. I'm going to take a seat at the helm up here. I'm going to say massive thanks to Zeelander for organising that tour, and I'm going to say huge thanks to you guys for watching it. Let me know what you think of that one in the comments, and we'll catch you on one of these real soon. Take care. Bye bye.